What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time we started off Chapter 2, and we are now back at the school, where everything is kind of back to normal for the time being. We have our we have our free day of the month tomorrow, and then following week will be more Panzer Soldat training, as well as the next field exercise. So we're going to walk around, see what everyone's up to for the end of the day. And of course, we do have a few required locations to go. But then, then we're just going to end things off for the day. We're in the middle of May, so it's almost summertime. All right, then work hard, but don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it, okay? Yes, ma'am. Hey, you two, what's going on? Hello there, Rean. I was just telling Kyrie he's going to be in charge of the medical office now. Until we have someone to officially take over anyway. Principal Le Guin said it would be good training for him. Oh, she did? Now I think about it, Kyrie did a great job as the leader of the medical team during our field exercises. Yes, he certainly did. But keep in mind you still need to prioritize your classes and club activities over this. So be sure not to push yourself too hard, okay? Okay, yes, ma'am. Well, that's nice. We have someone, handling the medical stuff for now. Principal. Now that the clubs have been founded, the school seems to finally be coming together. We will arrange for their equipment, but for the most part, the students themselves will be responsible for running their clubs. Be sure to guide the students to clubs that will enrich their stay here, not simply kill time. Certainly, to be honest, I'm a little surprised. I wouldn't have expected you to be so gung-ho about the student clubs. Well, I too am a graduate of Thor's. I feel it's my duty to carry on the Thor's philosophy here at the branch campus. Thus, it makes perfect sense for us to have a flourishing group of clubs, no? It definitely seems like a good change of pace for the students. Their lives were in danger just the other day, but you wouldn't know that from looking at them now. It was like 2 weeks ago. Was that part of your plan? You can interpret it however you like, but our fledglings should now be well aware of the true meaning of the phrase, be ever vigilant, though the world is a battlefield. It should be clear to any who lay eyes on Dreknor Fortress. Yeah. Danger is ever present in this world of ours. We must live every day as though we're on this battlefield. To that end, we should treat the club activities as yet another form of training. Be ever vigilant, Ashen Chevalier. Yes, of course, I'll watch over the students. Not only as the instructor for Class 7, but as an instructor of the branch campus. Haha, well said. Oh, and one more thing, I made arrangements for the matter we spoke of before. It should arrive tomorrow. Do look forward to it. Right, about helping the townsfolk out. Understood, I'll do my best. Alright, they said he was gonna have requests that were gonna come in on the next field day, so... Or a free day. Getting all my days mixed up. Things are finally ramping up starting tomorrow. And thus, lads and ladettes... Ladettes? I gather ye here today for an important discussion. That is to say, which one of us is gonna handle vocals? The vocals, I hadn't thought of that. Cannot blame anyone for wanting to be the face of the band and all. That said, this has to be decided on pure skill. So let's get started with some I'll pass. Me too, I'm not much of a singer. Huh? Wait, both of you are passing? I'm the only one left then. Lively as usual, I see. Anyway, I'm glad their club is all set up now. Well, I guess they decide on who's gonna be singing. Celestin. If I can get around the table. Let's take a look. Oh, Celestin, what are you up to? Good day, Master Rean. I'm just fixing some of the terminals. I've defragged them, so they should operate more efficiently now. You know how to handle orbital computers too? What can't you do? Thanks for coming to help us out here. Managing our dorms, doing maintenance on our computers, I don't know what we'd have done without you. It's an honor to be of assistance. As I was sent here by my lord, I am simply performing my job. And though this is a branch campus, it has the same pleasant atmosphere I associate with Thor's. Why, it even brings back memories of my time helping out in the upper class dorm. That's so? Happy to hear it. It's been a while since I've been able to reach Patrick. I suppose he's swamped with work, though. Indeed, I'm told he's extremely busy with his duties to the Marquise. It's thanks to you and your classmates. It's safe to say he would not have grown half as much without your influence. Considering that, helping out here is just my way of repaying my debt of gratitude. Thank you, Celestin, really. Oh yeah, also, I spoke with the principal. You've been processing all the help requests we've gotten in, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is correct. I was told this was Lady Toa's job back when she was a student. I shall finish compiling them tonight. Please wait until then. Sure thing. See you tomorrow, Celestin. Yeah. Yes, likewise. Thank you for helping out, Celestin. We usually have Sharon for... I really just wonder, like, how he compared... Like, I don't think any of the times we fought Celestin, which is, like, one time, I guess, that he ever really went all out against us. I feel like he's a lot stronger. I don't think he's hiding any, like, dark secret, like Sharon being part of Ouroboros. I mean, he could be, but I just don't feel like that. But I do feel like he's a lot stronger than we've ever seen. Like, obviously, I think Sharon would still beat him in a fight, but I don't think it would be an easy fight. Just how he comes off. Man, even with the handicap, it wasn't enough. I guess there's no way a beginner like me could beat you, huh, Kurt? To be honest, I'm surprised how well you played. You seem to be a fast learner, too. I might have a good practice partner before too much longer. Well, for real? Guess I'm just naturally talented or something. Keep in mind, though, my skills are intermediate at best. There are far better players than I. If we want to enter tournaments, we've got a lot of practice ahead of us. Tournaments, huh? Maybe if I win a few, the babes will start to notice me. Anyway, you want to call it a day for now? Let's hit the town and pick up some chicks. Our club hours aren't over yet. We can't just call it a day. Your chess skills can be honed through research, playing matches, and practicing reading your opponents. If you want to get better, you'll need to put in a lot more work, Sydney. Yeah. And what chicks are you picking up? There's not many people who live here. This is still like, you know, a very interesting club for Ash to join. He's in the book club. I'm amazed she even had the, like, the bravery to even ask him to join. What are you looking at? Is it weird to see me reading? Honestly, it is. You can at least try to hide your surprise. If a book's good, I'll read it. If it's not, I won't. That's all there is to it. And if I can take care of my club requirement while I do that, it's 2 birds, 1 stone as far as I'm concerned. Well, I guess that makes sense. If you get it, then scram. Hard to concentrate with you getting in my face. Sorry about that. Enjoy your books. Wow, Ash actually came by to meet for club. And he's so serious about it, too. Those are some pretty complicated books he's reading. I'm honestly pretty surprised. We all are. Yeah, this is obviously the clubhouse. This is a chess club, but I guess they can play anywhere. Cooking club. Tea ceremony club. However, none of them are even in here. Alright, let's take a look in here. Alright, cafeteria. Didn't they say Michael was going to be back tomorrow? I'll bring the ceremony teacup tomorrow. Got it, thanks. Is this for your tea ceremony club? That's right, I was sent a rare teacup from home. So I plan on using it for club tomorrow. It's a vintage teacup from the East, specifically made for tea ceremonies. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Glad to see you're taking your club seriously. I hope it'll continue to teach you guys about Eastern culture. Yes, so do I. Me too. Every time we talk to Muse, I'm expecting some kind of like weird, backhanded, like weird thing. Oh, Major Irving, I thought you left. Well, I needed to get more materials, so I came back to gather them up. But all the train times were rather inconvenient. So with efficiency in mind, I decided to leave after eating dinner. Haha, I see. So unfortunately, I have some free time. Schwarzer, would you like to play Vantage Masters with me? Vantage Masters, sure, but I didn't know you played, Major Irving. If it were just a simple game, I wouldn't, but Vantage Masters is a game of strategy, and it has a good reputation within the RMP. I thought perhaps we could use it to teach our students strategy, so I got my own set of cards recently. I see, you've really put some thought into this. I'd be honored to play against you. Yeah, of all people who would want to play, he's definitely the wild card. But it's like I said before, I don't think he's not a bad person. He's just very strict and rigid about, you know, his duties. He's not as flexible as, you know, someone like Claire. Like, Claire has a much softer side to her, as long as you're not her enemy. How about we practice a rally first? Yeah, we're not just gonna start playing a match? You know, there's a proper order to these things. We may have practiced a bit, but we're still beginners. Yep, that's right. I understand wanting to just dive in, Yuna. If you two are okay with it, we can have a match right now. Heck yeah, bring it on. What did I just say? Fine, I admit, I'm a little interested myself. So they started a tennis club, huh? They've already got all their gear. Reminds me of Alice's lacrosse club. I don't know how to say this, but Yuna is really fearless. It's really exciting having her around. Very cool. So the only person we haven't run into is Altina. Where is she? Oh, in the gymnasium. Well, let's go here real quick. So, in here. Oh, hey, Stark. Wayne's pushing himself way too hard. He needs to be more flexible about this. Out of all of the students at this academy, Stark and they've mentioned this before, Stark seems like the most level-headed and well-put-together student here. And where is he from again? Is he the one from Jurai? Yeah. So, he's from Crowstown. I'd say him, and then who else? And then out of the girls, I would say maybe Jessica is the most put together. Yeah, I would say so. Wayne? God, I'm trying so hard. Why am I still failing? Didn't I do enough weight training? Bro, you're swimming. If you're lifting weights, that only helps your arms, not your legs. The basics on breathing and using your arms while swimming. Now, how about giving it a shot, Allie? Should be enough for me to learn simply by watching. If you've learned it, then now's the time to try it out. Hop in already, I'll teach you all the basics. And where's Leonora from, that she's like so good with swimming? I mean, she always wants to help people. But where is she from? Has a casual way of talking, isn't afraid to speak her mind. It doesn't really give us any idea of where she's really from, though. Alright, I think we've more or less talked to everybody. So let's go... Let's go in the hangar. Say hi to Tita real quick. Been so much fun. She's really brightened up the atmosphere in here. I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that. Try to keep her out of trouble, okay? You got it. Yeah, give me a bit before I can open that. That'll help. Alright, let's add a Valmar real quick. Oh, Mint is working on him. Just like that. How you like that, Val? It feels as though I have a greater range of movement in my shoulder. I know, right? Way to go, me. Mint, what are you doing here? She's gonna fall again. Look out! Oh, good job, Valimar. Are you unharmed? She's such a klutz. Nice one, Valimar. You need to be careful. Ew, my heart skipped a beat there. Sorry. Now that I'm an engineer, I can appreciate just how cool you really are, Val. While I was on the Courageous, I always wanted to do maintenance on you. Back then, Clara took care of everything. Ah, the Silent Meister, I remember her. Anyway, thanks for coming, Mint. But I have to say, I'm surprised to see you after our last field exercise. Oh, I just thought it might be good training for me. Not to mention, I've always wanted to be a reliable role model for the underclassmen. Well, it would have been asking too much of Tita with all the work she has to do. Thanks, Mint. We could really use your help around here. Yes, thank you, new Meister candidate. Oh, you guys, glad to be here to help you both. Like, even though she's clumsy, she's a good girl, though. Like, she just came because she wants to help. It'll be fun to see what other Thor students we run into along the way. What the heck is this? Oh, is this from the giant robot? I see. Professor, is this? It's a piece of the giant ion that appeared in Sutherland. I had the RMP bring me everything they were able to collect. Irving told me they shouldn't bother me with this, but who is he to decide? He must have really forced them. So what are your findings? I can't do an accurate analysis with a piece this small. Though I can say one thing, from an engineering standpoint, the ion moves strangely. Strangely? The alloy developed by the Society. Kurda-Lagon, was it? It's a much more superior material than the special steel used for Panzer Soldats. But according to my testing, it's nowhere close to being strong enough to support such a big body. Let alone the fact that it blocked a blade made of Zemurian ore. Ultimately, I got through, but yes. According to Valimar, some kind of power was moving that machine. So there was something that happened that caused it to be able to move. What do they mean by that anyway? I'll research as much as I can with this small sample. You should go home today and make sure to keep up your health. That's like the nicest thing he's ever said. Oh, right. That way we'll be able to get good data from the test. A test at the Keep. Are we doing it tomorrow? Of course, I've already added it as a mandatory request. I've already counted the students as participants as you requested. Understood. Thank you, Professor Schmidt. Now go on, I'm busy. Like, he starts being nice and then he's like, stop thanking me. Get out of here. Ventura has livened things up around here. Anyway, training at the Keep. I'll need to be extra careful having Yuna and Kurt with me. Oh man. A 50 Mira coin. A 50 Mira coin?
Yo, Otsukare-san. Omae-san mo kite ta no ka?
Yo, 後輩くん。右手と左手。
どっちにコインがある？
Kurt. Nope, it's Randy. Oh.
終わり。驚かしちまったか。すまねえな、それ。拾ってもらっちまった。
I can see why he would feel that way because Randy and Crow do have a very kind of similar demeanor to them. Oh, here. Came here to get some coffee, but ended up dropping my change on the floor. I'm just surprised to see how common orbital vending machines have become already. I think they're only common here at the branch campus. Oh, could be. Anyway, I gotta go run some errands. See you later. Do you need something from me? I just wanted to talk to you about something. Oh, wow. Come to think of it, they are kind of similar. I shouldn't bother him. I better get going. He still, like, doesn't want to bother Randy because he feels guilty about what he did to Lloyd. I've checked everywhere I needed to. I'll leave the main gate once I finish all my business here. Like, and I can't blame him either, but it's not like... Like, you even saw, like, right after he was done fighting Lloyd, he was almost like a fan of his. He was just like, I kind of envy, you know, how he's able to do what he wants. Oh, hey, Freddy. I can swear there's a tree around here with edible bark. Wait, what? Wait. I shouldn't be feasting on the Academy's trees. That's vandalism. If only there was some nice, juicy cicadas. Too bad they're not in season. That's a unique way of looking at it. Wait, does he eat cicadas too? I guess so. Oh yeah, who's over here? Sandy, right? I planted the seedlings you gave me during the field exercises. I was able to harvest them, so let me share with you. Oh, thanks. Oh, these look good. Thank you, this is really helpful. You're welcome. I'm going to plant more and more seedlings to fill up this garden, so look forward to it. What about the one... Oh, don't I have to, like, give it to her from the inventory? I still have extra bee larvae. Didn't I... I could have sworn I found another one. Oh, well. Roosters? Oh, well. Guess we'll head back. I believe we spoke to everyone, right? Can't think of anyone we didn't see. Yep, I think that was everyone. It's getting pretty late. Maybe we should head back to the dorm. Ah, Instructor Rean, are you heading back as well? Oh, hi, Kurt. Yeah, I just finished my errands for the day. You all done with your club activities? Yes, we finished just recently. I plan to return to the dorm early today and fit in some sword practice. Glad to hear you're working hard. That said, don't forget you've got Panzer Soldat training and field exercises next week. Even though you've got a free day tomorrow, don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I won't. That advice rings a bit hollow coming from someone patrolling the campus after school hours, though. Haha, touche. Well then, Instructor Rean. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I mean, the sun isn't even down yet. Yeah, good night. Well, speaking of tomorrow, I might call Class 7 together at some point. Could you keep that in mind just in case? Oh, really? That's fine with me, but what for? It has something to do with Professor Schmidt. I'll fill you in on the details tomorrow. You and Altina, too. Oh, it's Kurt. And Instructor Rean. Hey, you and Altina. Are you guys headed back to the dorm, too? Yes, we just ran into each other. It's unusual to see you two together. Why? It's a teacher and a student. Well, what sort of guy talk were you guys having in here alone? Nothing all that important. Don't worry about it. There was just something I had to tell him. Perfect timing, though, you two. You see... What sort of steamy secrets do you think these guys are keeping from us, Allie? Unknown, but I do detect some steam in their conversation. What? However, for the sake of Class 7, I think we should welcome improved relationships, no matter the kind. You're right. I just remembered, we both have to go shopping. Come on, Allie. What was that about? I'm not sure I like the look they were giving us. I am glad to see how close the two of them have gotten lately. Yeah, me too. Altina's a bit of a special case, but it seems she's starting to change, little by little. As her classmate, please take care of her. Of course, we'll all take care of each other. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I need to do some shopping of my own. I'll pass on what you told me to the others later. Thanks, that'll be a load off my mind. It's not much to tell them. Just like, hey, be ready tomorrow. It seems like the students all grew a bit closer after our field exercises. Unfortunately, it seems Yuna's still keeping a certain distance from me, though. All I can do is be patient. Well, we still have yet to learn exactly why. Phew, that should do it. I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of my duties as an instructor. And you're hungry. Oh, I forgot to have dinner. It's past 8 p.m. I'd rather not make Celestin go out of his way to cook me this late. The tavern should still be open, though. I guess it wouldn't hurt to eat out once in a while. Yeah, why not? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Alright, who's here? Aurelia. The only ones here now are you, me, and the Hyarm's butler. Yeah, it's pretty quiet without the others. Toa and Instructor Randolph aren't in their rooms. And Major Michael isn't even in leaves at the moment. It's so liberating not to have that nag barking at my heels. And when he's not doing that, he's off in his room fiddling with his communication devices. It does seem like he keeps pretty busy. Indeed, he has his hands full. Keeping an eye on this caged beast must be tough. Poor guy. So that is why Major Michael was brought here. But judging from the way she said that, the principal must not be too concerned. At this point, my job is simply to watch over my territory and raise my fledglings. It may not be ideal, but I'll do my best to enjoy my time here. Well, even so, I know you do a great job. I'm never quite sure what she's thinking. So that's literally why Michael is here then, because they want to keep an eye on Aurelia and make sure she's not doing any nefarious things. There you are, Master Rean. Have you not eaten? You look rather peckish. Wow, Celestin really does notice everything. Oh, look at that photo over there. Is that, Patrick and his father? Oh, don't worry about that. I was thinking about eating out today just to change things up. What a wonderful idea. Variety is the spice of life, after all. That said, do remember that tomorrow is a free day. Be careful not to spoil it for yourself by staying up too late. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. May as well use the bath downstairs real quick. Of course, all the students are going to be in their rooms. Apparently, Leo was giving Allie some what's with the nicknames? Was giving some one-on-one swim lessons today. Honestly, I was kind of worried about how Allie would do in a swimming club. But, I guess I got worried for nothing. Phew, I'm exhausted. I feel like my whole body is going to ache tomorrow. Well, you are young. So, that much exertion. Jeez, this is very nice. Oh, Tita must be staying in here. I see the ZCF thing. Wait, so it's just Muse and Tita in here? Oh, look at that! It's a map of Lee Barrel. We haven't seen that map in a very long time. Oh, what are in the pictures? Come on, can I get a close-up? Ah, I wish there was a way to, like, zoom in. Okay, that doesn't really help. Who are in these photos? Like, obviously Agate. Like, you got a big picture of Agate. I see that. Is that Estelle, Joshua, and Ren in the left picture? And who's the middle? Oh, it's her parents. It's her mom, dad, and grandpa. Okay. How sweet. Instructor Rean, you knew I was all alone, didn't you? Quite the scandalous one, aren't you? Oh no, nice try, but you're not catching me in this web. Are you studying right now, Muse? Indeed I am, with a particular focus on your history lessons, instructor. I see. Well, let me know if I can help you out with anything you don't understand. Hee. What else does she have? It's her hat. All the kind of like Eastern stuff over here. Yeah, and then Tita just has all her stuff over here. That's got to be one heck of a room situation they've got. Okay, so in here, I never really paid attention to the room setups because they never let us in before. So in here is Jessica and Louise. You've been playing tennis for 3 years, Louise? Is it popular in Remiferia? Oh yes, we have tournaments all the time. And of course our leader, Prince Albert, plays too. He's very skilled and always looks so cool. No wonder it's so popular over there. Okay. She's got her spear on the wall. Cool. Mishi! That's gotta be a pain to take down every day. Like, how do you even reach over that? You're gonna have to, like, stand on your desk. I mean, they aren't that tall. I mean, unless you could just unhook it from the side, I guess you could just grab it from... Oh, wow, I just walked through the plant. But yeah, that seems like it might be a little tedious. Alright, what about the other rooms? I mean, it says on the wall... Oh, there's a study room here. That's kind of nice. Oh, a bigger room. Oh, there's 3 of them in here. Okay. Wow, rock music is just so cool. Right? Feel free to transfer clubs if you want. Ah, thanks, but I'll have to pass. I haven't gotten what I wanted out of the tea ceremony club yet. Oh, how so? Well, there are many Eastern martial artists who hone their focus through tea ceremonies, which means it's the perfect way to hone one's manliness. That's why I need to study it until I'm the manliest man around. Fair enough. Oh, right, it's almost time for that radio show. Radio show? Aye. There's this really interesting radio show on Radio Trista. Fancy listening together? I'm sure you'll like it. What happened to his accent? It's like not as like heavy as before. Okay, sure, I'd love to. Fans of event time sprung up here in no time too. There's Kyrie's orbital staff. Gee, Ash isn't in. What a shock. Stark. I see, though it may seem efficient, in a blitzkrieg attack it's actually essential. There's a lot more to combat logistics than I thought. Looks like he's brushing up on his studying. But this is... Well, hello, Instructor Rean. Sorry to break your focus. You're a pretty hard worker, aren't you, Stark? Looks like you've blown right past where we left off in class. Turns out my expertise as a merchant's son actually comes in handy around here. That said, I'm not sure if I'm set on taking over the family business. I suppose you must have had a lot on your mind to join a military academy. But Stark, I've been wondering, why choose the branch campus over the main campus? How do you mean? I shouldn't really say this, but the main campus has a history of success and achievement that we don't. In terms of your future, it would be much more advantageous to go there than here. And with your grades, getting in would have been a breeze, no? Haha, you're pretty sharp, Instructor. But, is it alright if we talk about this some other time? Of course, let me know when you think the time is right. Oh, so he has something he wants to talk about. I mean, there's even a chance that Stark knew, like... I mean, I've said this before. There's a chance that Stark and Crow, like, could have known each other, because Crow would only be a few years older than Stark, like, maybe 5 years at most. Alright, let's do this real quick. Last time it was Randy that joined us. It's nothing like a bath to invigorate you. I don't really run into many of our students here, though I suppose there just aren't many that in the first place. I wouldn't mind being able to have a real talk with some of them. Oh? Let me guess, Kurt? I figured. Hey, Kurt, hope it's alright that I'm in here. Instructor Rean, should I come back another time? No, it's fine, come on in. Very well, I should do just that. I see, Master Yun Kafai. I had heard the name from my father, but didn't realize he was your master. Yeah, he's also known as the Sword Hermit. He founded the 8 Leaves One Blade School and has trained quite a few swordsmen. But you wouldn't know it from how friendly and jovial he is. I wouldn't know, because the games have yet to introduce him to us. His favorite thing to do was drinking in the hot springs after training. I see, he sounds like the opposite of my father. I suppose one might say the way of the sword has many paths. I think you could go as far to say as each individual swordsman has their own unique path. I'm sure your father, your uncle, and your brother each have their own paths too. Indeed, though the 3 may seem similar at first glance, they're all quite different. Though they all do have similar physiques. Your physique suits you perfectly well. It's pretty close to mine, actually. It's a good body type for swordsmanship that emphasizes speed, which is why you do so well with dual blades. I understand that, but given the nature of the Vander School of Swordsmanship... sorry, I went back to that topic again. My apologies for making you listen to my complaints. I'm glad we were able to talk about swordsmanship. Haha, I'll be more than happy to do it again whenever you like. Anyway, tomorrow's your free day, so don't wear yourself out training and be sure to get to bed early. Yes, understood. See, I do the opposite. When I have a free day, so to speak, like, you know, from work and stuff, I stay up late, like, that night. And then I go to bed early at the end of my quote-unquote free day. Oh my god, Wayne, you gotta chill, my guy. Toa. This flavor has such depth to it. It tastes just like my mama's home cooking. It's just so tasty. I said this during class too, but Ticha's cooking has such warmth to it. She really puts so much love into every dish. She certainly does. Hee hee, I bet she puts extra when a certain bracer shows up for lunch. Oh, Sandy. Hey, Sandy. Looks like Cooking Club invited Toa to their taste test. The food looks great. The aroma alone is making me hungry. Alright, we'll just talk to this group right here, and then we'll end things off before we head to the tavern next time. Modern Music Club started today, yeah? Yeah, it did. Pablo and Gustav both seem nice, so I guess things will be fine. Pablo's kind of noisy, though. Haha, I bet. If you have any problems, feel free to talk with us anytime. And you're always welcome to join us in Tea Ceremony Club, of course. Yeah, thanks. That's nice. Alright, so next time we're going to head out, which is, you know, it's definitely weird because in Cold Steel 1 and even Cold Steel 2, the little bit we were in Trista, anytime we stayed at the dorms, you weren't allowed to go out at night. But I guess Rean's an adult now, so there's no, like, curfew. But yeah, so next time we're going to head to the tavern, so Rean can get a bite to eat before he heads back to go to bed, since it's around, like, 8 p.m. right now. Kind of a late dinner, but oh well. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.